Hello, this is Mike MacGyver. Welcome to MacGyver's Tire and Wheel. And we're here today to show some more accomplishments, indeed. And first up there, we got the Bronco did. Got the wheels swapped out on the Bronco. And we're going to set the one we had on here from the day before. And there's it. Bronco. And this one here was the one that I was rolling the wheel on. As you can see, it's got a blue matching wheel. We're going to move it out the way. And I got the spare tire put on it, but it's not blue. It's a shade of blue, a little bit of blue in it, but it's on there, and it don't roll like that other one does yet. It probably will in due time. But anyway, that's what we got there. And these Broncos, these wheels fit right on there without having to cut a slot in the frame deeper. Didn't have to cut the slot deeper in the frame. They in there right where the regular tires that came on it fit in the frame. But I think I had to cut the stem. I had to cut the stem on the back of the tire, each one of them there a little bit, so that, because the axle wasn't quite long enough. But that's fine. Still rolls just great. No doubt. So anyway, got it done. We're going to park it up here out the way and move on to the next one. And the next one is a mistake that Pete did there. Well, I was there too. So what happened is this ride right here, we was putting body bushings in between the frame and the body, and we got one too many on the front and not enough on the back, so we took out the two on the front and moved them to the back and leveled the truck up. I don't know if y'all noticed it in the last video or not, but I did. That gum front end was setting up a little too high. I was wondering why, so yeah, we had to fix that. And Pete's standing over there in the corner. He's mad at me. You want to know why? Because I won't let him use the weld machine. You want to know why I won't let him use the weld machine? Because he was the last one using it yesterday, and he was the last one to leave. And when I got here this morning, the gun weld machine was sitting in there idling. The gun had the whole building filled up with exhaust fumes, just about. I had to open all the doors and air it out before any customers got here, by golly. So yeah, he's banned from the welding machine for a while. That's why he looks like he looks. He's mad. Yeah. But anyway, we got this done, and then we also put a spare tire on it too. Off the that old rig that these wheels come off of, so it's got a matching spare tire on it. Yes, indeed. So that's all done. It's all fixed up good. So we're going to set it up here out the way and move on to the next one. And the next one is the International Scout. I know I said in my last video it probably wasn't going to be no time soon, but heck, it was just sitting over there waiting to be done, just like this Jeep over here that's got a still sitting over here with no wheels on it. But anyway, here's the International. Yeah, the International Scout. After I lowered it and put some smaller wheels on it, and these wheels came off the Bronco I just showed that we put the blue wheels on. Yeah. So, kind of glad to get that done. We're going to move in a little bit and adjust down just a hair now that you done seen Pete. Yeah. And anyway, this is what it looks like here. I cut all that frame stuff off. The only part of the original frame is this back bumper and this step piece here and the front bumper. The rest of the frame is history. I ain't even got it. I done throwed it in the trash. Yeah, that's what it is. And there's the bottom of it there. And it's JB welded real good, so these pieces will hold on there. Now, you want to know how I did it? I got these two pieces of popsicle stick glued together. And what I did is I took one of these M2 plates, these little thin ones. This is a silver one. That's how come the bottom of the Jeep silver or whatever. But anyway, I cut me pieces off. Yeah, I cut pieces off. And I got one here as an example. Matter of fact, it was right there. I done cut on it again so it don't match perfect. I was narrowing it up. But anyway, that's what we used under the Jeep, or under that Scout, rather. Quit calling the Scout a Jeep. It's a Scout. Anyhow, I cut me two pieces like this. And the reason I use the thin plate is because this here diamond plate one, it has like a double step in the edge of it there. Let's see, we're on the wrong side of it there. It's got this here extra little step it's in, and so it interferes with my work. So we like using the little plate for this. Anyway, we take these two pieces of popsicle stick, and I got to do something here. I got to move down just a little bitty bit there. I'm a little bit high on the camera adjustment. Anyhow, I take these two popsicle sticks and I lay this up on here once I get it the width that I need. And this here thing here is real narrow, this rig. So I had to bend the axle into the S shape. U shape, just like this one. That's what I did. I bent the axle, shaped it just like that until I got it the width that I needed it on this Scout. And then I take and I mix me up some JB Weld and I put it on this here plate right in that corner there. And then when I get the JB Weld on it, hold up a minute, let's see. It's like it was a piece of scrap. Well, it is. I guess that's a piece of scrap. Something in there. Didn't see before. Anyway, I guess gone now, I think. Most of it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I put the JB Weld in here on the upper against the bottom and against the side. And once I put a big old clog of JB Weld on it, I try not to get it way out to the edge, because whenever you put this axle up here, I'll lay the axle in there like that, and I'll make sure that there's space on both sides of the plate, between the plate and the wheel, to where the wheel's not right against the plate. Now, this plate's not perfect. I was just making an example. I'll lay that axle in there like that, and then let it, squeeze it into that wad of JB Weld. And once it's in there, this here little elbow piece will stay in the weld. It won't be moving around, like you see it right now. It's wanting to raise up. Well, with that JB Weld there, it don't want to raise up quite so easy. I kind of just push it in there, and I use a toothpick to apply the JB Weld, and I'll get some more JB Weld and I'll apply it across the top of that axle and make sure it's all closed in. That's what I did. I made two of these pieces and did both my wheels like this first. And then once it was set, I took me another piece of plate and I welded it onto the side on this here angled up piece coming this way. Now let's see if we can look at it right here. On this. Now, the piece that's coming from the front is this piece that's laying down here, and then it makes this elbow, and then I put on this piece over the top, which is what I was trying to show here. I put it over the top. I let that set, and then I start then I start trying to fit it to the truck. If the plastic's too long, then I'll take my cutters and I'll cut this piece across here a little bit at a time till I get my wheels centered under the fender, and also for my height. And as you can see, the plate landed on top of this original frame. I made it long enough to do that, and then I did the same back here. Same thing, but this end didn't land on the plate. It went in underneath the plate. But anyway, that's how I did it there. I trimmed on it until I got it to where the truck was level. Trimmed those pieces of plastic. I trimmed the back end of it until the wheels was moving, moved towards the center of the fender, and I trimmed the other end until it moved it upward. So that's how we got it. And I cleaned all the decals off this truck too, so as you can see, it's clean as a whistle now. Yes, indeed. And this here thing, it's an awful narrow truck. Definitely a narrow little bitty old truck. Let's see. Well, I guess we couldn't compare it with that one. What can we compare it with? I really ain't got nothing handy, or do I? Let's see. All right, let's get this. This here, I don't know. Maybe it ain't as little as. I don't think a Scout's that dang little, but yeah, it's pretty small. But anywho, I got this here Chevy 4-wheel drive, and it is real narrow too, so it really looks like to me it's under scale. And I'm thinking about taking this here Chevy and doing the same thing as I did to this here International. Cut all that off and put some smaller wheels on it and save these for something else. That's just thinking. I don't know. I think I got 2 of these trucks, but I'm not positive. I may have gave one of them to my grandnephew already. I'll have to go through my stash over there and look and see. But anyhow, that's about it. That's all I had accomplished there today. Yes, indeed. And one of my viewers said I must have a heck of a junk pile or something there. Well, here is my M2 junk pile. Let me back the camera back up there. Look at that. That's parts and pieces from all the M2 plates that I have torn up and made pieces from. Yes, indeed. And that's all the way down to little bitty tiny pieces that I saved there, because I never know. I can go through here and look for a piece. And that's not all of it. That's just the tray, because that's where I dumped it out. I dumped it into a tray, so I could see the parts. I still got all this in this box. Look at there. These are the longer pieces. So yeah, I keep all of it in this box, matter of fact, but I had to dump it out to find pieces. And so I use that little tray to pour the stuff out on there, and I keep, whenever I'm done, I transfer it back into that box, keep it over in the corner out of the way. But yeah, that's the way it is. Anywho, I cut this off at that tractor thing. I may build a bottom to it and have some kind of little tank or something there. I don't know when, but anyhow, my time is just about to be up, and I said last night, Happy Thanksgiving. This is the night before Thanksgiving, so I'm going to say Happy Thanksgiving once again. And y'all have a good time, and enjoy yourself and family and all, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. And this is Mike MacGyver, and I'm gone.